It is also a huge weekend in college football. We've got 3 ranked matchups that could shake up the playoff race. We got Alabama versus Arkansas. Nick Saban's team needs to win one of its final 2 to clinch the SEC West and a shot at Georgia in that championship game. This weekend we have a clash between the top 2 teams in the Pac-12. Oregon taking on Utah. Each team could clinch its division with a win here. And then the game of the week, without question, Michigan State, Ohio State. Winner of this controls its destiny to win the Big Ten East and make the conference title game. If you follow the Big Ten, as I do, you know this game means absolutely everything. No 2-loss team has ever made the playoff, which makes the playoff implications of this game also extraordinary. With a loss, Ohio State's chance to make it would drop to 19%. With a loss, Michigan State's chance would drop to essentially 0. So everything in the world is at stake, and with Acho here, there he is. Desmond Howard, the best dressed man on television, is with us live this morning from Columbus, which is where game day will be tomorrow. Des, let's start with that game. We've just set the stage for how significant it is. What are the key factors in who will wind up winning tomorrow?
I tell you what, Green, first of all, thank you for the compliment. It means a lot coming from you because you're such a sharp dresser. I think when you watch this game tomorrow, both teams are very explosive on the offense. They have quarterbacks playing at a high level. It might come down to which team can execute the best in the red zone. I have no doubt that both teams will be very effective from 20 to 20. But once you get inside that red zone, who's gonna walk away with field goals, and who's gonna walk away with touchdowns? Right now, Ohio State is the better of the 2 teams in the red zone. Both teams have explosive running backs with Kenneth Walker III, who leads the nation in rushing at 147 yards per contest. But I really like Trevion Henderson, the freshman running back here for the Ohio State Buckeyes, averaging 7 yards per carry. I think if they would have leaned on him earlier in the season, he'd be a very strong Heisman candidate right now.
How about you, Acho? As you take a look at this game, Ohio State's offense is the best in the country. Michigan State has been so good with the one hiccup again. Maybe that was a little bit of a letdown game after their huge win against Michigan. What are the keys to you here?
Yeah, for me, it's stopping Ohio State's trio of wide receivers. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba. You got Garrett Wilson. You got Chris Olave. These are 3 of the top 7 receivers in the Big Ten when it comes to yards. And so that's going to be the issue. The problem that Michigan State had in their loss was that they couldn't stop David Bell, who's the #1 receiver at Purdue, 11 catches, 217 yards. And so if you can't stop one guy, how are you going to stop 3? That's my issue, number 1. Number 2, Ohio State. If they're not passing the ball, they're also running the ball, like Trevion Henderson, Mayan Williams. Those guys will get the ball. Some offensive coordinators, they focus on just the passing attack. Not Ryan Day. Ryan Day's mindset is we're going to win by any means necessary. Whether it's passing or running, we'll find a way to get it done.
The stretch that Ohio State has ahead of it right now, they got Michigan State this week, then they've got Michigan, and if all goes well, then they get a very good and hot Wisconsin team in the Big Ten championship game. If they run that gauntlet, there's no question they get in the playoff, and they will richly deserve to. So we could see a little bit of an upset there. Again, Ohio State, 19-point favorite, feels like a lot to me against a good team. But let's go to upset alert. Desmond Howard, who's on upset alert this weekend?
The team that's on upset alert to me is the #3 team in the nation right now, and that's the Oregon Ducks. I mean, they're traveling to Utah to take on a Utah team that's very, very physical on defense. They have a guy, Devin Lloyd, who's one of the best in the country. He's a linebacker, but he's a Swiss Army knife type of piece. They're going to move him around. Great edge rusher, wonderful against the run, too. Very athletic. So I think when you look at Oregon Ducks against Utah, the Ducks just might be on upset alert.
All right, that's a critical game for them, obviously. Acho, who you have your eye on?
Yeah, my eye's on Oklahoma again on upset alert. They lost last week. I think they're going to lose again. They have Iowa State. Iowa State has been a top 25 team on both offense and in defense. And Oklahoma has not looked good all season long. And so you have that loss last week against Baylor. You have this stretch, Iowa State. And then after that, you have Texas Tech, another losable game. And so even though OU's not in the top 10, I think they are my team that should be on upset alert.
You know, and I will say this, you pay attention when he talks. I thought of the first thing I thought of when Lincoln Riley was walking off that field last week was, Acho told me this.
Yeah.
You picked it. Last week, you put Oklahoma on upset alert. I will admit my first thought was, he's out of his mind. And, of course, you were right, and I was wrong. Desmond, stay warm out there. Thank you, my friend. We will see you tomorrow morning in front of all those fans, College Game Day tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.